Hey guys, Liz Pevytoe here. So, I want to share with you some tips today on going live. And let me start by saying that this is not an ideal live. Yeah, that's how I roll. But I'm going for it. As many of you know, I have a new puppy, and she is wandering around the yard. I think you can actually see her back there. There she is, right there. So I'm hoping that she cooperates with us during this live so that I can get all the content done. But guess what, guys? It's a great example of sometimes you just have to do it, even under the not so great circumstances. You just have to go live and share your life, share the realness of where you are, the mistakes, the wind blowing in your face, being next to a busy road. There may be some loud cars that go by or whatever. It is what it is, but I'm still going to deliver the content because you asked for it and you deserve some good content. So there it is. Doesn't have to be perfect. There's your first tip. When you go live, it absolutely doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, you don't want it to be perfect because, and I'm sorry I'm squinting, but it's blue-eyed girls problems when it's really sunny outside. So here's the thing. People love flaws. People don't like perfection. They don't like fakeness. So I share my whole life on Facebook, and I share my whole life on YouTube, and the reason that I have grown the size of audience that I have is because I'm real. I don't try to fake it. I don't try to sugarcoat it. I share the good, the bad, and the ugly with you guys, and that's what people want. They want to develop they want to trust someone and develop a relationship with someone. So let's jump into some tips. And I've got three tips for you today. So the number one tip is, if you know me, you're gonna understand why I say this. And my number one tip is get over yourself and just do it scared. So Leah actually commented on the thread earlier and said, just do it. And it's so very true. Okay, let me give you a little analogy here. When a child is learning how to walk and they stumble around and fall, we don't say, oh, you know what? You tried that 13 times today. We're not going to try anymore. You're just not going to walk. We don't say that. So just give yourself a break and understand that your first 20, 30, maybe even 40 lives are gonna not be so great. You're gonna fumble through your words, you're gonna mess up, you're gonna realize that you have something in your teeth. Been there, done that. You're going to realize that your camera was sideways or whatever. You're gonna mess up. That's just part of the way it goes. So get over yourself, okay? And be you. If you're not funny, don't try to be funny. If you're not, you know, a energetic personality, don't try to be an energetic personality. Be yourself. Now, that said, if you have a personality that is more laid back and not very animated, and try to keep your videos super short, because like people like me, little ADHD people, if someone's voice is very monotone and they don't have a lot of expression in their face, or they're not using visual aids or whatever, I get bored after about 2 to 3 minutes. So keep it short, okay? And I want everybody who's watching this, if you are scared to go live, my puppy wants to say hi. Say hi, Missy Belle. Say hi. Say hi. Oh my gosh. Say hi. This is Missy Belle. Mistletoe Pevytoe that was born on Christmas Day. Okay, you're not gonna bite me. All right, putting her down, hoping that she cooperates. Let's see how this goes. You want to play with? Hey, look at this. Oh my goodness, look at. Oh, she found something to be excited about. Okay, so I want you to. Sorry, little distraction there. Okay. I want you to write this. If you're too scared that you have never gone live before and you are too scared, I can guarantee you this is your issue. And I want you to write this down. It's not about me. It's about my message, okay? If you have never gone live before, you are making it about yourself. You are. Because if you were to make it about your message, about what you have to offer about helping people, solving problems, educating people, then you wouldn't have a hard time going live, because you're making it about yourself. You're worried about what people are going to think of you, whatever. And the truth is, there's going to be people that don't like you. People don't like me. I don't get it. I don't know. Seriously, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. All right. But again, I want you to write that down, and I want you to ruminate on it. I want you to think about it. It's not about me. It's about my message. Okay. The last little tip that goes under number one, this is still number one tip, is and this is on the note, it's not about me. If you have a hard time looking at yourself and hearing yourself, number one, don't ever listen to a video that you do. I never listen to my videos. I never watch them, because I'm like, ew, gross. Why would anybody watch that? But here's a little hack. Take a sticky note and cover up the screen. See, I'm going to cover up the screen with my hand here, okay? Because my camera is still visible, okay? So if I'm going to look at myself, can you see that my eyes are not looking at you anymore? They're looking over to the side. But if I need to continue to look at the camera, and if I cover up the screen with a sticky note, then I'm not going to be distracted by myself. You can even cover, like, position yourself a little bit to the side, cover up where you are, and you could still see the comments, okay? Some more tips. Oh, before I go on to tips number 2, before I move on, let me ask you this question. Are you able to sit down and have a conversation one-on-one with a friend? If you are, then you are able to do a live, because basically that's all you have to do mentally is tell yourself that you're talking to a friend. You can even tape a picture of your buddy behind the camera so you're looking at your friend. It's just a little mind hack. So if you can have a one-on-one conversation with somebody, you can do a live. And be that person. That's the personality you want to bring out, unless you're like somebody who, when you're with your friends, you're dropping the F-bombs every 10 seconds. You might want to pull back the reins a little bit on that. But basically, the type of personality that you have, the type of way you communicate when you are with your friends, that's how you want to communicate, okay? So, tip number 2, there was a lot of little side tips in that tip number 1. You're welcome. Okay, so tip number 2 is don't sell, but solve problems and educate, okay? So it feels icky to try to sell to people. I get it, been there, done that, but what you can do is you can sell by solving problems and educating. So if you're watching this video live with me right now, I would love for you to comment with what industry you're in. What is it that you're trying to sell? And I will just give you some ideas on how you would solve problems and educate and sell that way without coming out and saying, you need to buy my scrunchies, or you need to buy my hair clips because they're the best hair clips ever, and you're stupid if you buy hair clips from Walmart, okay? So I'll give you an example while I'm waiting on comments, because some of you are scared to even comment because you're like, Liz is gonna call me out. She's gonna call me out. Okay, so here's an idea. Let's pretend that you're in the CBD industry, and I am not in the CBD industry. So let me just clarify that. I'm not trying to sell you some CBD, I'm just giving you an idea. So instead of going live and talking about why somebody needs to buy CBD, some ideas for the CBD industry would be to go live and talk about the fact that the human body has an endocannabinoid system. Like, why would our bodies be equipped with an endocannabinoid system that helps us process CBD, right? Helps us process the hemp. Okay, and I may have just totally said that wrong, but you know, if you're in CBD, you should know how to talk about that, okay? Or maybe you could talk about the different ways you can use CBD. You can apply it topically, there's chews, there's liquid. You can talk about all the different ways to use CBD. Then you maybe could talk about the different quality controls. Like, why is it important to know where your CBD is made? Why is it important to know the farm? Why is it important to know that the company goes through quality control? Because here's the thing, guys, if you are selling any product, your number one competitors are Amazon and Walmart. Okay, so what you want to do is you don't want to educate yourself right into somebody going to Amazon or Walmart to buy it. So you need to make sure that you're explaining to people why it's important to buy from a trustworthy person. Okay. Lastly, a really cool hack for going live, especially if you're scared, is to interview someone. So like if you're in the CBD industry, again, you can interview an expert in the CBD industry. And I guarantee you, if you interview an expert and you make it a great interview that delivers plenty of value, that it's going to get shared. And when it gets shared, you increase your influence and you increase your audience. Okay. Okay. So tip number 3 is to increase your skill set. If you want to go live, yes, you need to just get out there, run full face through the glass and get your stitches later. I'm a big fan of that. Go for it, okay? But having the right skill set is going to help elevate you, and it's also going to give you the confidence you need to keep going. Okay, so let me ask you these questions. Do you know what type of lights to use during a live video? Do you know the background? Like, it was important for me to kind of play with this to understand the lighting, and I know again it's not ideal, I'm very squinty, but like just going a little bit this way would have been distracting, and going this way, we've got all kinds of crap in our backyard. So it was important for me to, like, I can't stand it when people are doing a live video and they're like literally have a trashed kitchen in their background, or their husband's on the recliner behind them like scratching himself, or I've seen that happen, guys. Okay, so anyway, so do you know how to set up your background? Do you know what kind of topics are good? Do you know how to get more engagement in your videos? Do you know how to get your videos shared? Do you know how to upload your videos to YouTube so they can live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on YouTube? Do you know how to do all that, guys? Because I have a deal for you. I actually have a going live course that I created year before last, and it's a Facebook group, so you can join it at any time and you can just work your way through all the content. It's at your own pace. So once you're in the group, you get to watch every video and do every module that I created. It's not like you have to be there at a certain time of day or whatever. No, you can do it whenever you want. But here's the thing. I used to give away that course for free because I love people and I want to help you. But here's what I've noticed. The times that I have given away that course for free, people do not do the work. They don't go through the course. So here's what I'm doing now. I'm not charging a specific amount for the course. I'm just asking you that you give a donation to me of some kind. I don't care if it's $5, $10, I don't care if it's $3, whatever you can afford. But I want it to be an amount that's gonna motivate you to actually go sign into the group and do the work. So that's it. If you want, hey Willie, long time no see. So if you want to be in that group, you could just private message me, and I can take money via PayPal or Facebook Messenger Pay, Venmo, what else? Cash App. Okay, so however you want to do it. If you want to increase your skill set, I can help you out with that. And once you're in the group, if you'll tag me in your first couple videos, I will actually go and watch the video and give you some feedback on that. I won't be mean. I promise. But I will give you feedback. I will say, I will give you tips on how to improve. So I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Share this with anybody you know that wants tips on going live, and have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.